So the news of Lucius killing Asta have circled around the kingdom, which we knew how everyone is in shock of what's happened to the Wizard King, which he became the enemy, by which we see returns, in which he enters the meeting hall with the other captains, and by the look of his face, he was furious of what he had heard and what happened to Asta, as which we see how Noel, Mimosa, and Nero have actually gave up their report of what happened to Asta, and they actually have sadness in their faces because they didn't actually save him from Lucius, in which we knew how Asta is dead, but we knew how Leo said that he won't believe what's happened, in which Yami actually, who tried to maintain his composure over what happened to Asta, but he told not if he actually sends Asta's shadow, which he can move into any shadow of the person he can actually go to, but he cannot go into Asta's shadow, in which he did confirm that he did die, but he went into another dimension where Lucius had sent him over there, in which we knew how the Wizard King has two personalities in one body, just like the elves, and what happened to William Vanges when he was reincarnated as an elf. But they all actually actually knew that if he actually is a son Riz, he actually is related to the Dark Triad, which he was turned into the fourth sibling, knowing of how powerful his magic is, which they also conclude that if he had the power of Lucifero and Julius time magic, then he is out of their league, which he is far more powerful than they ever thought. However, actually investigate of the situation of the dynamic activities of the demons, which we knew that the supreme demon who watched on the sidelines at Spade Kingdom, as a as well as the large group of demons who are in the higher ranking level, where they actually knew it was a division of demons who actually turn tail and flee. But now we knew how they were sent by Lucius, in which they actually realized of how Lucius's soul magic turned Sister Lily into an archangel, in which we knew how there is no way of stopping the judgment day that's actually going to happen, by which we can tell that everyone is furious that they cannot do anything about it. But we see how remembers Asta, how he gained the Red Magic Knight, but he realized that he will catch up to him and surpass him as his rival. But now we actually heard from that if he can't come back, he will be the one who surpass him, in which we see at another location of Lucius welcome back the demon who actually turned Julius into who he is, by which he said that is strong after he killed a group of high ranking demons within a blink of an eye. in which he realized that his tens of thousands of predictions actually tell of how only one future actually means that they have the upper hand, knowing how has two grimoires, a four-leaf clover and a spade, which he knew how he is the key of that future, in which he said that will be the one that he will target next for world peace, as said for that he will defeat Lucius and surpass him as the Wizard King. However, we see in another location of Asta who's laying on the ground, which we knew how someone have actually found him, in which we knew that the mysterious stranger is going to help him recover. So everyone is upset and around the same time furious of what happened to Asta and the fact that the situation has become worse when Lucius now has Julius's time magic and Lucifero's magic as well, meaning that the fact that he is far more powerful than anyone else. However, at the end of the chapter, we see Asta actually been rescued by a mysterious stranger, in which we don't know if he is actually ally or enemy, but either way, he's going to help Asta recover, meaning that he's going to bring him back to life. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guys around here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.